Hi everyone, this is Brenda. Sheila suggested that I turn the camera on when I'm making my paper beads. So here we go. Here's a few little beads I made. And you can cut the paper, which makes a nice sharp edge. These ones I made by tearing the paper. So you can see you lose a lot of the colour, and they are nice. They're kind of raggedy, but I'm looking for a more defined colour definition, like this one here. See that? So that's what we're going after. So to achieve that, I'm going to use my cutter here, and I'm going to make small beads today. So that kind of size, little ones. The shape will depend on the paper, how I cut it. So the first, this is an A4 sheet paper, 8 by 11, and I'm going to use the cutter. So the first piece I cut will be off the edge of the page, because it has to go from wide to absolutely nothing at the other end. So it's not going to be centered, if you know what I mean. This is a right angle here. So the next one can be centered. So I cut from the other end. So it has to come to nothing here, and I've left about 3/8 of an inch or half an inch thereabouts. It doesn't have to be precise, because it doesn't matter. They're all going to be individual. So this end is wide and this end is narrow this time, absolutely down to nothing. And I've painted these papers with acrylic paints, and I've used gold, pink and turquoise. So if you're interested in the paints we use in this part of the world, we use the Winsor & Newton quite a bit. It's a very good quality artist paint. And the colours are deep turquoise, permanent rose and gold, just gold. So they're the Winsor & Newton Galleria. The Galleria are actually the student quality. So they're a very good paint, even though they're not cheap. But that's what I like to use. Now I've got my short strips ready here. And I've got my little skewer, which I've cut in half because I was using it for something. So I'm very simply going to roll them up there. Now this is not the first piece with the right angle. This is actually a centered piece. But the first piece will work as well. I'm just going to put some glue on there, some dirty glue, as you can see. But it doesn't matter because it's gone inside. I don't want it dirty on the outside. I don't want dirty glue at all. But I haven't used that for a couple of days, and it's the wrong pin. It's obviously not a rust-free one. So I'll have to change that. Now the glue's coming out nice and clean. The light could be better here, couldn't it? So basically you just roll. How boring. Unless you're doing it, in which case it's very exciting to see what happens. I always make sure I have a nice big piece of glue at the end, if it'll come out of the bottle, because I want to rub it around the outside. And the glue is just PVA, and I put it in that little applicator bottle. So there you go, there's a bead. Almost in shot. There you go, you just put it off, because you don't put glue on the stick obviously, so it can come off really easily. Hope we're not blurred. There we go, isn't that cute? That's all there is to it, girls. It's so simple. I like them, and I hope you'll do it. Bye.